You are being programmed.
Is the following video his story at its best, or what is known as a Mandela effect? I'll leave that to you guys. Growing up, I was told Hadrian's Wall was the very edge of the known world. I was told this by history, teachers, parents and society in the way of films and opinions. We are the last people on earth and the last to be free. Our very remoteness in a land known only to rumour has protected us up till this day. Today, the furthest bounds of Britain lie open and everything unknown is given an inflated worth. But now there is no people beyond us, nothing but tides and rocks, and more deadly than these, the Romans. So this is a generic image and map of Hadrian's Wall, showing you the rough location of it. Now, it was built by Emperor Hadrian. No, not Adrian, Hadrian. Now, you'll get so many different dates on when it was started, from 122 AD, some say it's earlier, some say, oh, it stretched for 73 miles, some will say 84 miles. It's like history repeating. Now, what's intriguing me about this is it's always told to me that it was the last bastion, the last fort, the edge of the known world, according to the Romans. Nothing was in front of this, apart the barbarians, and we'll see this in films and videos and obviously history. So it always intrigued me, this, and in this video I'm just going to show you a few things that, hey, if this was the last bastion, the edge of the known world, why is there more walls? Why is there more forts? Something just doesn't add up. So as you can see on the screen now, they're just CGI renditions of what it could have looked like, and you'll find them in many images. I just wanted to put a few, but what you can see now is Lanacost Priory. Now this is built from the wall. The wall got plundered, as so-called, there's only 10% of the original wall left. The rest of the stone was took to build nearby villages, priories and castles and so on. So you can just see it got heavily plundered. Or did it? Who knows? We just don't know these things. So coming up, as you can see now, is another map basically showing you the start, a bonus on Solway to Wall's End, and you got to think to yourself, well, this is the edge of the known world, and then you go, no. So let's go on to the next wall, but first I had to include this because it just so makes me laugh, this film, and this is one of the best scenes in it. So guys, can any of you be honest and say you ever heard of Antonine Wall or Antonine Wall? Come on, it's about 100 miles north of Hadrian's Wall. It was built in 142 AD. Come on guys, be honest. I didn't know it existed. People who live near the wall didn't know it existed. Now, did you know most people have heard of Hadrian's Wall, but did you know about the Romans built another wall further north called the Antonine Wall, made of stone and turf. Construction began in 142 AD and took 12 years to complete, representing the northernmost frontier of the Roman Empire. It was spanned approximately 63 kilometres and was about 3 metres high. The wall was abandoned only after 20 years when the Roman legions withdrew to Hadrian's Wall, which was abandoned earlier in 162 AD. The Antonine Wall was reoccupied later in 208 when Emperor Septimus Severus re-established the legions of the wall and ordered repairs, but this only lasted for a few years and was abandoned once more. I never heard of it. People who I know who lived there never heard of it. And here's a few images of what's left on the Antonine Wall. It's curious, isn't it? Is it just history being history, or was it forgot on purpose? Are they trying to hide anything? All these questions are valid, but I never heard of it. And that was just, I mean, we all, we can't know everything, but I was so into the Romans and I was never taught this. And this is no secret, supposedly, so why was this not taught at school? Oh guys, Hadrian's Wall, the edge of the known Roman Empire. No, there was an Antonine Wall. So as you see, here's a recreation. And again, guys, we're left to ask that question: was this the last Roman wall? And the answer is no. That no just made me laugh. But there's more, guys, now. So we've got Hadrian's Wall, and then 100 miles north of that we have the Antonine Wall, and now archaeologists have found a 120-mile defence system built in 70 AD. So roughly 50 to 70 years before Hadrian's Wall, there was a defensive system in northern Scotland. My mind's blown, but we're all right with this, guys, because this is only so-called been found in the last 10 years. But I bet you most of you didn't know this. I didn't know this till I came across it. And it's just intriguing, isn't it, when they hide so much of history? Or is it hidden, or is it just that we miss it? Because sometimes we do miss all this. And this was supposed to be to deter hostile Northern Caledonian tribes from entering into the so-called Roman Empire. Now, it is the largest monument from the ancient era in Northern Europe. That's Hadrian's Wall. But archaeologists have been carrying out research into a huge late 1st century AD defensive system which stretches 120 miles across Scotland, a total of 14 forts and several fortlets which were formed part of the defensive network built in the late 70 ADs, have so far been investigated over the past decade by this team led by Dr. Birgitta Hoffman and David Wallace-Croft, both of the University of Liverpool. Now the article goes on to talk about the structure is not believed to be a continuous wall or ditch, but instead consists of 20 forts, a dozen fortlets and up to 30 watchtowers in total. The network, which is thought to have run from Montrose or Stonehaven, south of Aberdeen on the North Sea coast, to the Firth or Clyde, was built some 50 years before Hadrian's Wall and is an extra 20 years older than the Antonine Wall. The team who carried out the surveys of 7 of the largest forts over the last 5 years are hunting for the missing fortlets and towers. The forts are believed to have been manned by more troops than previously thought, and also believed many were cavalry units. So guys, we're talking now about the Roman Empire so far advancing Scotland than previously stated or noted. I mean, surely it should have been mentioned at our schools, but they just ignored the fact, and all the emphasis is on Hadrian's Wall, and then we have the Antonine Wall, and then we have a much earlier, although not a wall, still, when we talk about all these films, surely they've researched and say, when they're standing on the Hadrian's Wall in the film, it goes, this is the last, the edge of the known world. Well, no, you got the Antonine Wall, and then you've got this structure, or these structures so far north. So it really excites me when we see things like this. Now you've got to ask yourself, and we all have to be honest, is this just us missing history itself repeating, where all the lies are hidden, all the truth is hidden? Or is it these what is known now as the Mandela effect, things just reappearing and altering and changing our history? Like I said, I've known people who live near these walls and they've never known they were there. That doesn't mean anything. So I just find this fascinating, and I wanted to make a quick little short video asking that question. Did you know these guys? Did you know there was not just the Hadrian's Wall, the Antonine Wall, and then this further north to stop the Caledonian tribes? I didn't, but that doesn't mean anything, does it? Is it a Mandela effect? Is it just a case of his story again? And it could be any of the above, but it's still fascinating, isn't it? Because then you have to ask, what else? What else? So guys, I want to say a big thank you. Hopefully you've liked this short video. Please like, share and subscribe. Please stay safe. Always wear a smile. And I'll catch you soon. Bye guys. And I nearly forgot, I want to end it with a couple of notes. I want to say thank you to Sean for his support. Just amazing. Thank you. And I want to thank everyone else for the love, the support, the liking, the sharing, the buying me a coffee. Guys, it's just so humbling. I really do appreciate your love and support. So I want to end it in a sad note, and I want to show my appreciation because Hippie Shake, who's a moderator of our channel, lost her mum this week, and she does a lot of work for a lot of channels. So my hearts and prayers go out to Hippie Shake for a sad loss at this time. And also, if you're not aware, another YouTuber, the channel Devil's Playground 2, Nigel, has sadly passed away this week also, and his co-host Harry even messaged me to say he loved my channel and subscribed to it. So I just want to say condolences to Nigel's family and Harry's co-host. Right guys, take care.